Hi, my name is Matt, and I'm the Youth Programs Coordinator for Thrive Matsu. And Thrive is a substance abuse prevention program here in the Matsu Valley. Our vision is a community where individuals thrive in an environment that supports healthy choices regarding substance use. And I've invited Ahrie here today with me to talk to you about her experience growing up in Thrive and how it's made an impact on her. We're just going to kind of walk through our deep and wide impact model of how we go about connecting with and making an impact on students. So the widest part of our model is our what we call Thrive Blast, where we go to 11 different schools, middle school, or excuse me, 11 different elementary schools in May. And as students are graduating from fifth grade, um, they're they're eligible for our program that first summer before sixth grade. And while Ahrie didn't participate in fifth grade field days, she did participate in Thrive Blast that we've had the last couple summers, where we piggyback community events with fun and free Thrive activities. And so, Ahrie, what's some of the Thrive Blast activities that you've participated in?
Some of the Thrive Blast activities I participated in are two of the shoe giveaways from this year and last year, and hanging out at Wonderland Park with slip and slide events.
Nice. And how have those Thrive Blast activities made a positive impact on you?
They've made a positive impact on me by getting to hang out with other people that are my own age in the in Alaska summer heat.
Yes. So the next step, Ari's got a lot of experience with. We do these large events. We take over either a middle school or high school campus, and we all of the different common areas become a lot of fun events and activities that we spread out over those areas. And so these are some of the different events we've had over the last few years, and we have over 13 different activity stations at our events. Ari, what's some of the favorite activity stations for you for at these events?
My favorite activity stages are probably there's beat art, there's hanging out in the gym with nice music and hanging out with and talking to people. There's laser tag, there's a bunch to pick from. And for example, at Halloween party, there was costume, and there was funny activities like sitting on someone else's lap and eating a caramel apple as fast as you can,
I
which
got a
wasn't
picture. I
common
think I got a
pretty
picture of you there.
yeah.
I dug back in our archives today and found some pictures of you at some of our events. Um, and so what's some of the positive impacts that the events have made on you and your friends?
Some of the impacts from me and my friends are getting to step out of our comfort zone and feeling more comfortable around kids our own age. Because most kids these days will feel that it's like peer well, not really peer pressure, but they'll feel like pressure to fit in with everybody else, like not step out of your comfort zone. Like you don't want any eyes on you. But Thrive Matsu has made it so I can go in front of a room of people and not feel scared of them. And I can be myself and people will laugh with me and not at me.
Nice. It's great. The next step is kind of how you first connected with Thrive in general was going to when we launched Thrive during COVID, uh, the main thing that we were doing was activities. And incidentally, students joined Thrive by texting the word Thrive to 907-745-5826. We send them an activity survey with all kinds of activities like swimming, art lab, and a really wide variety of activities that you can choose. Here's some pictures of Ari growing up at Thrive. Ari, what's some of the activities that you've enjoyed doing with Thrive?
Some of the activities I've enjoyed, there was horseback riding, there was rock climbing, there was bowling, there was bead art. There's a lot to choose from here as well. It's a good reason to join Thrive as well.
And
So,
what's some of the positive impact the activities have made for you?
some of the impacts are getting to to hang out with kids my own age and to make memories to look back on when I'm older.
Nice. Well, we've really enjoyed having you part of our events and activities. And one of the next kind of steps along the process for us is our student leadership development. And you've participated in that as well over the year. That includes our camps. We do a 3 night, 4 day youth retreat at Big Lake. And you were at that this last year. And then we also do a couple day camps throughout the year that you're also participated in. So What are some of your favorite memories from either camp or day camps?
My favorite memories from last year at camp was getting to build with Legos, go swimming with my friends, and getting to meet new people, as well as the event this year was getting to go to camp with a bunch of my friends, so spreading the word and getting to hang out with people, and so making new friends, memories, yada yada.
At these camps, we talk a lot about our Thrive values and how these values aren't just taught, they're caught. And I really appreciate you embodying these values as you've always reached out to others and included others in this effort. The final kind of the tip of the spear for Thrive is our street team. When students have demonstrated their leadership at other stages, they've been invited on our street team, and Ahrie is currently serving on our street team representing Colony High School. And we have Zoom meetings once a month, and then students help plan and promote Thrive events. They help serve as like a peer helper at their school. And then at our events, they help with like welcoming students and just helping students engage and connect. So, Ahrie, what's some of your favorite memories from being on the street team?
Some of my favorite memories from being on the street team is getting to learn more about being more of a leader and being a bigger person, and getting to reach out to others to help them become leaders and bigger person people.
Nice.
And s
Well, like I said, we've really appreciated having you part of the Thrive over the years. And thank you for joining me today. This video is part of our Thrive Drive scholarship fundraising effort that we're doing the summer of 2024. And right now, Thrive is celebrating our 17th anniversary as a coalition. We've been around 17 years now. The youth program was launched full time in the fall of 2020 in response to um, students desiring more activities and more opportunities to connect. But Thrive is a coalition and has been around for 17 years now, and so we're currently raising $17,000 for specifically for scholarships. These would be event scholarships, activities, camp scholarships. And so if anybody is interested in giving, you can text the word together Thrive Drive to 41444. You just text that to that number. Um, you can it'll text you a link where you can donate. Ahrie, why do you think it's important that we make scholarships available for students for these different events and activities?
I feel we should have scholarships for people who cannot specifically afford to get, for example, for events, it may be 20 bucks to get in, but if you have a scholarship, you can get in for free. Or for camp when it's 300-ish, pretty sure it was last year.
Yeah,
And
it's 300 for camp, full price.
and for kids, just because you don't have the ability to afford it doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to have fun. And so I feel people should still be included. And so,
So Thrive's policy has always been to never turn anyone away for financial reason, and so we would like to continue that. Now, over the last few years, our events have grown from we were averaging 150 just a little over a year ago. And then our last biggest event in this past January was 721 people, and we just for that event alone, the scholarships cost us over $2,000. And so we're grateful for those who have supported us in the past, and we would look forward to meeting this goal as each person does their part. Other ways that you can support us, and people of all ages can support us, is by following our different social channels: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. If you just search for Thrive Matsu on each one of those platforms, it may surprise you to know that when we report our grant numbers each quarter, one of the things that we're reporting is how our social channels are growing. And so when you join our page or follow our page, that helps us with our grant funding. And so please show your support for Thrive, follow along with all the fun by following our social channels. And so, Ahrie, thank you very much for being a part of this video today. And even more importantly, thank you for being a part of Thrive over the years. You embody what Thrive is all about, and we really appreciate having you a part of it.